Michael, Alisa, what is up? In rare form.
Ready.
Oh man,
This is getting me excited, man. I'm ready. I think I'm about to go sneak on the field.
that
I'm
is
a
the
blackout.
way.
Hey, can you help me sneak on the field and like fully suited?
I'm gonna talk to Mick. I'm gonna get you a blackout gear.
Yes.
Let's get you a helmet, bro.
Please give me a helmet, man. Wait, who is my size that we could potentially switch out some jerseys?
Nate Carter.
No.
I'll just wear Under Armour so you can't see my skin color. You could just do that, right? So then you can't tell.
I'm trying to think. Who else is your size?
Michael Shelton.
Michael Shelton.
Michael Shelton.
Yeah, how did we not think of that?
He's a little shorter. Michael Shelton's a little shorter though.
I got some inches. See, I like Michael Shelton and Nate Carter now because I'm taller than both of them. First players I'm taller than.
Michael, Alisa, with the
pumped about
blackout helmet on.
Thank you for
the matte
blessing
black.
us with this.
Yeah.
This
The
is
Royal Champ.
nice,
Here, let's put it
man.
up here.
I'm so pumped for that.
Okay. Yep. There you go. Now put it on. Put it down, Brian.
I'm still-
I know you're
can't-
super
I'm
excited.
just- I can't
I know
admire
you're super
its.
excited.
I can't admire its beauty.
We need to get you a smaller helmet though. This is Bronson Kafusi size. That's extra large.
Yeah, this is
I
kind
think
of
it's
huge.
huge.
This
The
is kind
noggin.
of big. Yeah, you can do some damage with this.
Oh yeah.
In AFR, we were breaking down some film, and now it makes sense when I see how big this helmet is. How he just headbutts, and the linemen are just backed up and stunned. So
Juggernaut
Yeah.
style.
Yeah, that's Bronson Kafusi. That's DeAndre Wesley size. Hey, with the black matte helmets and the blackout and the royal trim, what do you think of when you look at these uniform combinations that you have coming up, Michael?
Dude, it gets my heart pumping. I don't know.
right,
Like-
I'm the same way, man. I'm ready to play.
Because I like to dress up, I like to look good, and then you add that to another favorite of mine, football. Probably the biggest part of my life. Put my two favorites together. Life is good.
It's good.
Does it get
man.
much better than this?
I'm excited for it. I'm jealous because I wish we had things like this when I was playing. I think the closest we had was Oregon State in 2009. Utah. We had the royal, but we had the white uniforms.
Oh yeah, those are clean.
Something that you guys should go back to.
Royal jerseys, white pants.
White pants.
Yeah,
White pants.
But I mean, this has got to be exciting. I think especially for recruits, right? When you're sitting at home and talking to the coaches in the living room, and they're saying, yeah, we have 10 different alternate uniforms. I mean, look at Oregon for an example. I think that's a recruiting.
It's a new age recruiting tool.
Oh yeah. So here's a fact. We have the most different combinations than any other school, other than Oregon, of course.
Oh.
With our cleats, with our helmets, jerseys.
Oh, okay, so from head to toe.
What?
Yeah.
From head to toe.
Really?
Yeah, we're second to Oregon.
What?
Who would have thought traditional BYU?
You
Putting
guys
ourselves out there.
Are you guys counting the shoelaces? Changing the color of the shoelaces?
And the wristbands.
That doesn't count, man. You can't
Gloves.
Accessories. You can't count that. That's,
We got the
that's
all white
interesting.
gloves, blue
Yeah.
gloves, pink gloves, and then our black gloves
Okay.
and different
Okay.
cleats. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so you talk about a recruiting pitch. I mean, you go in there and say that to behind Oregon. You're like, wait, what? As a kid, you're like, huh? But then you throw on ESPN contracts, and you're gonna go play everywhere at the Independence, and yada yada yada. You got a case for yourself.
It does matter.
does.
Because kids do
Thank you.
care about uniforms. They do care about looking good and having fun with what they get to wear.
Dude, I remember one of my teammates in JC literally said, "I will go to a lower level Division I school if I can wear Nike there compared to a higher level Division I school that has like Adidas or something." I swear
Nike
to you, that's
love.
a true story. And I was like, wow, that is love
It
right
comes
there.
down to that.
Yeah,
That's some
really.
serious brand appreciation.
Right.
Did you get to wear the blackout uniforms?
No, this
No,
will be my
that's
first time.
right.
I was
That's
injured.
why he's so true.
That's
why
why
you
I was
were
injured.
injured.
That's
You
why I
were
had to wear it on the
injured.
set.
So you did not get to suit up against Oregon State. Okay. This
Yeah.
is extra special
This
for
is-
Michael
oh, yeah,
Alisa.
yeah.
Coming off a bye week. Speaking of, what did you do during the bye week?
Lifted. We had two nice practices, but other than that, we just lifted and did rehab.
Yeah.
Got
So,
healthy.
Man,
Guys needed to
everyone's
get-
legs were just so heavy. I mean, you could kind of see it even in the Middle Tennessee State game. Like, we won the game, but you could
Yeah.
kind of see everyone was
Sluggish.
little slow motion, sluggish. But my legs feel 100% right now. And everyone does, you know.
If that was sluggish and you beat them 27-7, when people you were only a 3-point favorite in that game, man, I'm excited to see what BYU does against UNLV with fresh legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so important, man, to get that. But the coaches and Coach Mendenhall, you got to find that balance when you guys have struggled, defensively, and then you add in injuries to it. It's like, how do I get them to practice more / harder and try to do different things with them, but then still stay healthy at the same time.
And you've practiced with Coach Mendenhall. You know how he runs a practice.
Yeah.
And in no way, in no no sense of the word is it easy at all.
No.
Like every little thing that we do is 100%. And
when you're going from drill to drill, it's hard because he expects you to sprint.
Right.
Don't let me beat you there. Don't let
Right.
me beat you there. You're gonna hit the fence. Like what? Oh, we gotta run. Oh, okay.
he was just giving you the look.
Yeah.
Like you're already in fifth gear.
Right.
But I love that they were smart with letting us heal up. We were able to lift, keep our muscles toned, and then get some good practices in there.
Yeah, there's a tweet coming in from Jordan Leslie at JLess9. He says, the bye was much needed, able to recover for some lingering injuries. Now almost feel 100% just amazing. Is that kind of the consensus of the entire team?
Absolutely, I'd say so. Yeah. I mean, especially middle of the season, this is the time when guys are just like
Dead.
dying.
Yeah, you're dead.
Your legs feel like 1,000,000 pounds, and practice, you almost kind of dread it because you're fighting through injuries. Everybody is. So that week it makes your body 20 times better.
Where is the mentality of BYU football right now, given all of the injuries? A team that's been decimated in that category, but you're at 5-4, chance to get bowl eligible. So where is the mentality of BYU football?
On the bounce back, I'd say we've all caught our breath, and finally we're starting to figure things out again. Guys are coming back from injuries. Alani Fua is back now, and he's looking great in practice. Craig Bills as well is 100%. And I think that now we realize, okay, what's done is done, and we're still BYU football. We still have a great season.
Nice. I didn't know Alani was coming. So he's gonna be playing?
Yes.
I need to change my Y factor. Jerem, I need to change my Y factor pick. No, that's exciting to hear, man. Because I know how hard it is when you guys been practicing, spring ball, and then you practice fall together, and then your right hand man is gone, and and then you see this freshman off the yellow bus, and you're like, who are you, dude? Get over there. Get your assignment. So, I mean, talk about that transition and playing with a real new face, that you barely knew his name, coming into the season.
So before that, I mean, just seeing an emotional leader and one of your playmakers on the team, a senior who everyone respects and kind of looks to lead the pack, especially on defense, Alani Fua. Seeing him go down and just not having him on the field with you takes a huge hit.
That.
Yeah.
Just his presence.
Just his presence. It gets everybody played to a whole other level.
Yeah.
So you lose him, get a freshman on there, Fred Warner, Sione Takitaki, these guys playing well. And at first I say, who are you? Yeah. But then they start making plays for you, and you learn to appreciate these young guys, and you're thankful that you have them on your side of the ball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's so important, man. I don't think people really understand just having that confidence. There was times where certain plays were called, and my safety Andrew Rich was gone, and I was like, oh man, I don't got my boy. And then same thing too with Coach Mendenhall, right? Like you said, just that look, just that presence that he gives you. It's like, okay, I'm gonna try hard today. I'm gonna run fast. So same thing when you do have your leaders. That's good that you guys have that confidence back.
I know there's been a huge emphasis also on just winning the next one. Getting to 6-4, that's the realistic goal. And then after you get there, then if you get there, then you go to 7-4, you beat Savannah State. But in the back of my mind and in much of BYU Sports Nation, the fans anyway, there's this, well, they could win 9 games and finish the season on a super high. Do you still feel like there's enough there for BYU football to go out and be like, you know what, we can still play?
Should I even be looking past this game? I don't know. Should I be looking past Saturday? I feel like that's against the rules as a player. You guys can talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, right.
But I'm Saturday. UNLV for me. That's it.
Nice.
So what I'm gonna say is that was the political answer as a player. So he's looking forward. But yes. I mean, that's got to be. I mean, obviously as a player, you don't want to overlook any opponent, even somebody like Savannah State. But at the same time, I think you guys have to have in the back of your mind, not necessarily Cal, right, or who are going to play in the bowl game, but just the excitement and the factor of we could finish this, with 9 wins. Mm-hmm. We can turn this whole thing around. That's the thing I think that really should excite you and motivate you guys.
And it does. When you do have that in the back of your mind, to be honest, that does give you a little added motivation and it helps you stay positive.
Yeah.
Like, guys, we can still be a great team. Like, we're still a good team.
Yep.
Yeah, we had some rough patches here and there in the season, but we're still a good team, and we can still end the
right
season
now,
well.
man. just what you
Let's
talk
finish
about.
strong. Let's finish through the finish line as strong as we can.
Seeing how excited you are, and just how excited and just your emotions on it, just getting me goosebumps, man. And it just
that's the player. That's the player in you. You still got it, man. I know. We need you on Saturday. I'm gonna get you Mike Shelton's pads.
Give me his pads, man. I'm ready, man.
Sorry, Mike Shelton.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get down with the get down. Let me know. But that's exciting, man, to hear that, because. And I'm not gonna lie, I apologize, Mike, because I was one of those fans that I was just like, man, you guys just can't get right. Like what is the issue? And the thing that to me was with BYU football was always the next guy, right? It was the next guy. So when I heard when you see all these injuries, I was like, I don't care about injuries. I don't care. It's just the next guy up. But when I really started to take the analyst approach and really dive in, I was like, oh man, I feel really bad for what you guys are going through. And so to me, it's almost like a whole new season, and that you guys started off good, went down, now you're on your way up. Talk about how important that is to keep that momentum going into next year, right? Because you don't want, I'm just saying, if things went the other way around, then you kind of have that losing streak and that mentality heading into winter conditions.
Well, so I saw a tweet that said, "Started from the top, now we're here." And
that's horrible.
As hard as it is playing well when you're on top, man, it is a whole nother story when you're on the bottom.
Yeah.
And when you just got to dig deep for just a little motivation and just kind of remember why you love this game. When nothing's going right, you're losing your brothers left and right, guys are just dropping like flies. That was hard. So yeah, completely new season.
Yeah.
In midseason is a completely new season, and in many ways a new team.
Yeah.
But man, I just think that we just finished strong. We got freshmen who are contributing early, so we got, not to look past the season, but there is a bright side to looking into next season with guys that have gotten some real experience and who are really good players.
What's the one thing that BYU football has to do to not only beat UNLV and get bowl eligible, but to go next level in 2014? What's the one thing that has to happen starting on Saturday? Brian's pointing to the helmets.
Helmets.
I don't know. What do you think, Brian?
I think obviously the win, like winning out, right? But I just think you have to win. You guys have to win in a dominant fashion. That's what I think. I think if I'm saying this as a fan, right? Because as an analyst, just win. I don't care if you win. I said earlier, I don't care if you win by 0.3 points, right? Just win.
And that's where I am. I just think just win.
Yeah. So as a player, just win. As a fan, for fans to say, oh wow, they really have changed the season around. They really have took the necessary steps to get to the next level. I would say, you dominate UNLV, you dominate Savannah State, and then you win the Cal. You win by. It doesn't matter what you win by with Cal. You just win. But I think if there's a struggle with UNLV, not going to be a struggle with Savannah, but kind of a struggle there, and maybe some spots where you're like, ooh, that's so good. Mm-hmm. I think as fans, you're kind of like, you kind of are. But as a player, I don't care. I'm just trying to win. I'm trying to get to a bowl game.
Yes.
I don't care about – and Coach Mendenhall does a good job with us as players. Who cares about outside interference? Mm-hmm. But I think just going out and just smashing people, dominating, playing smash-mouth football, BYU football, especially defensively, I think that would really show me the next step.
From what I'm gathering, this BYU football team is extra motivated to play on Saturday.
Yes, and so can I add my 2 cents to what you think, to what I think will add to 2014 or 15? Going off what Brian said, the culture. We have a great opportunity for these next couple games to establish what kind of culture BYU is. Yep. Are we the team that lays down after some hardship, or do we fight back? Do we have a little tenacity? Yep. Are we reckless abandonment when we play? And I think if we establish that culture with the coaches, and so many things go on outside of our locker room with fans, and I think the team just has to stay together and just continue to be loyal to the coaches. You can never, as a player, you can never question what your coach is saying, because that's like poison in the locker room.
Oh yeah.
So just stay together, be tenacious when you play, and just freaking go all out.
Love it.
beat
Love it.
UNLV.
Yeah.
Get bowl eligible.
And look pretty while doing it.
And in closing, they're going to do that for sure. In closing, Michael, I want to say congratulations to you for getting Bronco Mendenhall onto Snapchat.
Hey, did you guys see that?
I didn't see
Yes.
that.
Oh, yeah.
He's
I
on
introduced him to Snapchat.
I don't have a Snapchat, but nice.
We will tweet that out again on our BYU Sports Nation account. Michael, great to have you. We feel motivated, confident.
Yes, I'm
BYU
ready.
Sports Nation behind the football team. We're ready to roll.
Let's go.
I'm ready to play, man.